What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a quick custom on these Orange Peel Gatorade ones. When I first saw the quality of these sneakers, I was amazed, so I was like, yo, we got to do something with this one. So we're going to be converting it to a Bread One color blocked inspired custom. First thing we need to do is remove these laces, and then we can just keep this custom moving.
Try to keep a smile just like Face told me. Feel like it's harder every day in the middle of summer, walking with the rain. I heard sometimes you gotta make the weather change for you, making joy from all the pain. I guarantee a nigga did the same thing.
If you guys could hit over 1,000 likes on this video, I would definitely appreciate it, and I'll keep more videos like this coming.
Vega rolling to that east side to see my niggas. Grew up but never distant. We done been through suspensions and all these bitches.
One of the first things that we have to do is use some acetone and an old rag to strip the old factory finish off of these sneakers. Be sure to take your time on this part because it is crucial in having a custom that lasts. If you're doing it right, you'll notice that the leather starts to get a little bit sticky and the color of the leather starts to come off. So keep scrubbing and keep prepping the shoe. For harder to reach areas, you could always use a Q-tip. Do not miss any of these, man. I'm telling you, if you want your customs to last, you gotta get in and get dirty. This is what it looks like after everything has been stripped. We're only stripping the pieces that we need to strip, all right? You don't need to strip the other pieces because you're not gonna be painting on them. I feel like that's self-explanatory, but just be very careful because it's hard to match the paint on the orange. We're going to be using Angelus Flat Black in order to paint the majority of the uppers. You can find this down below in the description. Angelus Direct provides the best paints possible for customs, so definitely make sure to check them out. We're also going to be using a very fine paintbrush as well as this little painter's thingy-mabob. I don't know what it's called, but I put all the paint in here to make it a lot easier for me to apply to the sneaker. When painting uppers, I use a smaller brush because I feel like I have a lot more control over what's going on. I don't recommend using a wide brush for painting leather.
Looking for them keys to my 91 Regal, I gotta go to work. 7 days in a row, I'm about to go berserk. These motherfuckers be acting like I ain't got no work. Been 5 years, I've been clocking in, but I ain't got no perks. Got a purpose, my nigga need a ride. Tell him I'm outside, hopped in, put the blunt in my mouth, lit it, I'm in route. I really ain't feeling this shit today, ain't no getaway. Like I could quit, but...
And we're gonna be doing about 3 to 4 coats of this flat black. A lot of people mess up and they usually just cover the first coat and they're good. In order to make the custom last, you have to kind of build up the layers. The more layers that you have, the stronger it will be. Just don't overdo it.
The one that's gonna hold it up. Thinking that as I'm pulling up, I put out the blunt. Think I'm running late at this point, I ain't in no rush. I say what's up to Miss Cameron as I walk in. She reach out to throw a hug while she rambling on the phone, telling someone it won't be long till she get the fuck up out of here, saying the nurse is gone. All the shit that I seen leave my patience to be desired. Just before I pull the door, she asked me for my lighter, say I got you, but I'm trying to figure out what done inspired a woman who never smoked a day in her life to start trying.
In order to avoid brush strokes, make sure you use a very slight amount of paint on there. I noticed a lot of people when they paint, they add so much that it just globs up and it makes it a lot harder just to paint and just get rid of the brush strokes. So use a very small amount and then just build on those layers.
Scene of a bunch of niggas kissing nicotine. Company cigarettes. Company cigarettes. Got them 2 foot.
Personally, I hate raw edges, and it kind of bugs me when I see customizers not take care of raw edges. I feel like if you take care of the edges, it looks a lot better. You just got to be very patient and careful when doing this. And of course, we're going to be using a heat gun in order to speed up the drying process.
I got some things I can tell you. I know he ain't trying to hear that shit. It is what it is, I'm just glad that I
Okay, so this is the hardest part of this custom. We're going to be using a very fine paintbrush provided from AngelusDirect.com, and this is where you're going to be using your flat black, and you're just going to be getting into the nooks and crannies of the Wings logo. I drank some coffee before this, so my hands were very shaky, and it made this custom a lot harder to do, because if you mess up in this area, it could be a very crucial point in this custom where if you have messed up Wings logo, it could mess up the entire shoe. Entire vibes are going to be killed. You don't want that. Take your time, take it easy, and if you mess up, we might have something for you.
parking lot, see niggas huddle smoking on them fucking cigarettes. Company cigarettes. Got them 2 for the $1 for you.
So you can use a little bit of orange and a little bit of Do the Right Thing yellow. Mostly yellow, couple drops of orange in order to get the perfect mix. It took me forever to figure this out. You guys can see my little trial and error right here on the little palette thing. Different vibes of the orange tangerine. With this mixture, you could go ahead and outline your Wings logo. Now, it might look like I'm not really doing much, but trust me, this one makes it look sharp, and it actually makes it look factory. So what you're doing is basically outlining all the spots that you might have just slipped over with the black, and this will take a couple coats because, you know, the black is a darker color. But if you keep going and adding more layers and more layers, you're gonna start seeing the real Wings logo, how it should look, and you guys should be able to tell when I'm painting right here. So that's a little bit of the tips that I wanted to give you guys. It's not the end of the world, but just try to keep this thing as neat as possible.
Everybody loves the sunshine.
Sunshine.
Getting killed in the sunshine.
For the sock liner, we're going to be using a 50-50 ratio of flat black acrylic leather paint and GAC 900. Like I said, 50-50.
Never seen my life in this prescription. Been wrestling back and forth for my addictions. Cop a quarter P and flip it like it's so.
Make sure you shake this up super well, and this is going to ensure that your fabric stays soft throughout this whole process and you don't cake anything up.
The will in this pen is gonna take me away from jug shit. This 9 to 5 and my 9 to 9. I only keep a 9 cause niggas try my peace of mind. Took my piece of American pie. This ain't no movie, little homie, man, it's real life. Take it, hear the reality, what it feel like. I be so high, but my lows right in my face, they intertwine. Sometimes I don't know what to feel, but I tell my mama I'm fine because she lied to me. Therefore I lie right back. Right now we both fucked up, but she don't need to know that. She been stressing by the house, that's why.
It's crucial to use a heat gun after you're done applying this, because when the GAC 900 reaches a certain temperature, it will ensure that the fabric remains soft.
My family come first, my nigga. I'm about to shine, but every diamond needs some dirt.
I decided to paint up the tag all black, just black it out, because I think that looks the best in my opinion.
Since from holding the weight of the world up on my shoulders, I've been learning every day that shit don't go like how you want it. It's gonna go like how it's supposed to. This shit out of my control. I just adapt instead of react. My head above water to stay afloat. It's hard to close my eyes, but still I'm tired.
And we're going to be using that same GAC 900 mixture in order to take care of the tongue.
I hope I find my way, cause I've been living blind.
Everybody loves the sunshine.
Everybody loves the sunshine.
Everybody loves the sunshine.
The sunshine. Hey,
Niggas getting killed in the sunshine.
my niggas getting killed in the sunshine. Hey, hey.
It's hard to stay alive in the sunshine.
It's hard to stay alive till you die. Okay, powerless cowards that get devoured. See my niggas lose their wages to gain $1. I've been trying to raise my wage, so I guess
The last step is just to do the stitching on it, because on the bread one color block, it does have black stitching going across the swoosh, and you could also use your nail if you slip up and you make some mistakes.
office keep raising the rent, I'm paying for water. These resources dwindling, probably gonna be paying for it by the time that I'm 50. At the same time, I'm grinding for my family, they need me. I ain't never think this shit was easy.
We're finishing off this custom with some wax laces. I think these look the best in my opinion. And that's about it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to hit that like button, show me some love, and drop a comment down below with what you guys think about it. The orange was just way too much for me in my opinion, and I like this color blocking a lot better. I'll catch you guys very soon. It's your boy Sneakerhead in the Bay. I'm out. Peace.
This dollar is the reason that love gon' turn into hate. It's the reason she needed you but just really had a taste. She never seen the food that you was eating on your plate. Took her from that easy bake to overpriced filet. Now she want more than you can afford. It's all the race we a part of. Okay, most of the time it be all love, but it be the love of the money that got us all sprung by the same bad bitch. Gave her all my taxes. Love her like I hate her. When she leaves, she always back with a few more friends. That mean a few more ends. Every time they come together, get to do it all again. Ayy, whether you make it or you take it, lose it or you spend it, ain't no choice. I gotta play the game to win, nigga. Let's get this money. I'm just caught up in my ways. I'm just caught up in my ways. I'm just caught up in my ways. It's too late for me to change. I'm just caught up in my ways. I'm just caught up in my ways. I'm just caught up in my ways. Made $1 out of change. I'm just caught up in my ways. I'm just caught up in my ways. I'm just caught up in my ways. And it's too late for me to change, nigga. I'm just caught up in my ways. I'm just caught up in my ways. Ay, ay. I'm just caught up in my ways. I made $1 out of change, my nigga.